Hey guys, welcome back to the Sawmill. As you can see behind me, our yard is almost completely full of logs. The majority of these logs are oak logs, and the weather and the bugs are completely eating away at them, and we're gonna lose out on thousands of dollars if we don't get them cut. So I have a nice big straight log load up on the sawmill. Let's head over there and I'll show you what we got.
So as you can see, we've got a 10-foot oak log sitting up here in the sawmill. We've learned our lesson when it comes to cutting oak. Before we were trying to cut oak slabs, and cutting like a 2-inch thick oak slab, it just takes so long to dry, and it dries terribly. It wants to move like crazy, it cracks like crazy, warps, twists. We are no longer cutting oak slabs. However, the oak dimensional lumber that we've cut before on the sawmill has turned out beautiful. We've created some really incredible projects with it. So from now on, here at L Rustic Designs, we are only cutting oak into dimensional lumber. So we've got a 10-foot oak log up here on the sawmill. It's about 27 inches wide on both ends. I am a little worried because you can see that it's got a little bit of bug activity and rot. See, like all the bark's just kind of peeling off. So I'm a little worried about what it's gonna look like on the inside, but hopefully it's good. Hopefully we can get past this outer layer and we should have some really good solid wood on the inside. So far on the LT40, we have not cut any dimensional lumber. Pretty much everything we've cut has been slabs. So I'm excited today to see how this machine speeds up the process of processing dimensional lumber. With this oak log, I would love to quarter saw it, but on this end down here, the pith is like at the bottom of the log, and then down there, the pith is in the middle. I'm just gonna cut it open. We're gonna see what the wood looks like, and then we'll kind of evaluate how we wanna cut it. Maybe we'll quarter saw some, maybe we'll rift saw it, maybe we'll flat saw it, who knows, but we're gonna get it cut open and we're gonna make some dimensional lumber. So this is what I was talking about the bug activity. All this bark is pretty much rotten. You got some worms, you got some ants, all kinds of stuff going on in here. But I think the center of this log is still gonna be good. We do have some mushrooms too, so there's a lot of fungus. Like here's a big mushroom down here. As you can see, the fungus mushrooms growing out of the trees. So I think it's gonna be spalted on the inside, but the only way to find out is crack it open and see what's inside. As far as cutting today, Zoe's gonna be running the sawmill. I'm gonna be doing the manual labor, offloading all the cut pieces, and hopefully this turns out good. Like Zoe said, if we don't get these logs cut soon, we're gonna lose thousands of dollars. This log right here, if we get good boards out of it, it could be somewhere around $2,000 worth of lumber. But if the bugs eat it and the weather ruins it and it just rots away, it's a waste, and it's a 2-year investment waste because this log has been sitting around almost for 2 years exactly now. So we've got to get it cut soon. If we don't, we're losing out on a lot of money. shiitake mushroom. So the inside of this oak log doesn't look too bad. There is a little bit of spaltedness and there is some bug activity, but overall it's pretty good. We've got two cants. One cant is 9 inches thick by like 17 inches wide. The other cant is about 8 inches thick by 17 inches wide. So we flipped them over, we've got them locked down. Now we're gonna make our way down, cutting 1.5 inch boards all the way to the bottom. One of the things that we've been selling a lot of is the 1-inch oak boards here at the shop. People are absolutely loving those, especially because we charge about half the price that you could buy it at Lowe's. A 1-inch by like 6 inch by like 6 feet oak board at Lowe's was like $80 or $90, absolutely ridiculous. We're selling them for around 40 to 50 bucks. So a huge discount, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work our way down from the top, making 1.5 inch beautiful oak boards. So our lubricant tube is leaking a little bit. So just opening this up to see if we can figure out why. Well, that was a poor design, Woodmizer. So the belt rubbed it through the tube because it's touching the tube. Terrible, terrible design. Like, why would that? It's like they forgot to put it inside these zip ties. So far we've got 8 really nice oak boards. Let's see what they look like inside. Let me see. See, towards the ends, we still have some rot, but in the center,
oh, nice.
Still have some decent wood.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
I don't know how it is up north, but down here in Florida, with the humidity, the moisture, and then all of the bugs, these logs get eaten really fast. So this log's been sitting around for 2 years. Some of it's spalted, as you can see here, the white part, and then other parts really good. It'll still make decent lumber. It's just not gonna be like prime quality lumber that we wanted. And that's our fault for letting the log sit around for so long. We should have cut it when they first came in. I know there's some philosophies out there or ideas out there where you let a log sit around for 5 years before you cut into it, and that may work up north, but if you let a log sit here in Florida for 5 years, you're not gonna have a log to cut into in 5 years. So we like cutting it when we first get it. It's green, we stack it up really good, sticker it, and then once it's down below the 30%, we can put it in our Nyle lumber kiln. So those boards are gonna work out. We'll start getting some of them off here.
Yeah, we've got some rot in the middle on that one.
Oof.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that one's jacked up.
Yeah.
These will probably just be project boards for around the shop here. Oh my gosh, that's nasty inside.
Oh, yep. Woo.
A lot of bug activity in these ones. Some beautiful quarter sawing right there, but the bug activity is just gonna ruin most of these. Sucks because we could have cut these things sooner and had some really nice wood. Look at this right here. This is the cause of all the issues. Ooh. These big old wood beetles. Cutting through this oak is no joke. The blade is dull and you can start to hear it, and then you can see that it started riding up and down, up and down. So we'll get this blade switched out. Cutting these simple dimensional boards sure took a lot, or it's taken a lot longer than we expected. All right, so as you can see, some of these boards turned out really nice. Here's a couple of them here. This is some nice, beautiful 1.5 inch thick red oak. Some of the boards are 9 inches, some of the boards are 8 inches, and they're all 10 foot long.
Yeah, these are beautiful.
You can see how some of those boards that were closer to the center turned out really nice, but some of the ones that were closer to the outer edge have a lot of this spalted and the bug activity and the rot. So lessons learned, when we get these logs in here, we got to cut them sooner. Otherwise the logs are just going to rot like some of these, but we were able to save a couple out of here. That board right there would sell for about $100, being 1.5 inches by 9 inches thick by 10 foot long. So we'll get them stacked up, dried, and we'll get them nice and flattened and S4S'd, and we'll put them up for sale.
That's going to do it for this video today. Drop a comment down below this video if you liked watching us cut these oak boards. As always, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for future videos. We'll see you in the next one.